hello, and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in where else but St. Charles, Missouri. Now, my headset is kind of all over the place, so if it falls off, I'm not going to be trying, I'm going to try to keep from getting a little rowdy today, so my headset doesn't fall off on the floor. But anyway, here we go. I got no birthday shout outs to do today. I got a Facebook poke shout out going out to Amanda Sue Little. And then I've got my favorite folks that are always liking me. That would be like, well, a lot of them like the Bible with Briscoe, and it confuses me. But Martin Kelly's always on here. And uh, who was Leonie? Uh, Perez Fernandez. And ex-wife. She's kicking in there a lot now lately. Mom and Dad always do, but they never click the like sign anymore. I'm sure Craig Wyant listens to it. He just don't like to hear me sing, but that's okay. But anyway, hey, I'm gonna try to give it my best shot. Let's give some local weather forecast. The forecast for the local St. Charles viewing area is August the 16th, partly cloudy skies, lows around 67 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 88 degrees out there right now. Sun's a shining, trying to make it through the trees. Anyway, we got winds overnight, north of northwest, or just basically northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then Tuesday, August the 18th, except for a few afternoon clouds, mainly a sunny skies, and high for the day is 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be north at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and well, a few clouds from time to time overnight, with lows around 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be north to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then Wednesday, sunny skies. That's right. August the 19th, a mainly sunny sky day with highs around 82 degrees Fahrenheit with winds northeast at 5 miles per hour. Well, that's 5 to 10 miles per hour. Let's put it that way. Clear skies overnight, lows around 59 degrees Fahrenheit, winds east to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then Thursday, August 20th. Sunny skies again. Highs around 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be straight out of the east at 5 miles per hour, 5 to 10 miles per hour, close to 6. A mostly clear sky overnight with lows around 60 degrees Fahrenheit and winds light and variable. That means east at less than 5 miles, or, well, not less than 5 miles an hour, right at 5 miles per hour. And then Friday, August the 21st, mainly sunny skies, highs around 86 degrees Fahrenheit, winds light and variable, and, well, mostly clear skies overnight with lows around 62 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be light and variable, southeast at 4 miles per hour. And then mostly sunny skies overnight, during the day on Saturday, August the 22nd. Highs around 89 degrees Fahrenheit with winds light and variable south to southwest at 4 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies overnight, lows around 66 degrees variable, 66 degrees cool-ish, and the same south winds at about 4 miles per hour. And so there you have your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, brought to us tonight by no one in particular. Trying not to get too rowdy. Too rowdy involved, and too rowdy involved. I'm afraid, well, what happened, you see? So I kept falling asleep and my head would tilt down, and when it did, the headset fell further forward and further forward. I would wake up, and then I would fall with my face down again, and the headset would go further forward and further forward. So what you're getting is a half drowsy dude trying to do a show for you. It's just the way it works. Anywho, I was giving myself permission to get a drink of water. I hope I did not offend any of you. I got one. I could give one to you, but you're way out there in YouTube and Facebook land. And well, I can't, let you partake. You can move way in next to my shoulder here and get you a little sip of the water right out the straw. There you go. Help yourself. All right, what song are we going to sing? How about a song about water? Okay, well, all right. I got two songs about water. We're first going to sing the water song, though. Song lyrics: Cool, cool water. All day I faced a barren waste without the taste of water. Cool water. Old Dan and I, with throats burned dry and souls that cry for water. Cool, cool water. Keep 'em moving, Dan, don't you listen to him, Dan. He's a devil, not a man. And he spreads the burning sands with water. Oh, Dan, can you see the big green tree where there's water running free and it's waiting there for me and you? And the nights are cool and I'm a fool. Each star's a pool of water, cool water. But with the dawn I'll wake and yawn and carry on to water, 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 water. I'll keep 'em moving, Dan, don't you listen to him, Dan. He's the devil, not a man, and he spreads the burning sands with water. Oh, and Dan, can't you see the big green tree where the water's running free and it's waiting there for me and you? And it's water. Oh, there's nights are cool and I'm a fool. Each star's a pool of water. Cool, cool water, water, water. Keep 'em moving, Dan, don't you listen to him, Dan. He's the devil, not a man, and he spreads the sand with water. Dan, can't you see the big green tree where the water's running free, and it's waiting there for both of me and you in the water. Cool, clear water, water, water. Cool, clear water, water, water. All right. How about, I felt like sneezing there a second ago, and I really don't wanna, 'cause it might knock that head set right off my head. How's about song lyrics, Desert Pete? It's a Kingston Trio song. I was traveling west of Buckskin on my way to a cattle run, across a little cactus desert under a hot flaring sun. I was thirsty down to my toenails and stopped to rest me on a stump. But I tell you, I just couldn't believe my eyes when I saw that there water pump. It looked to be like a mirage at first, it'll fool a thirsty man. And then I saw a note stuck there in a baking powder can. This pump is old, the note began, but she works, so give her a try. I put a new sucking washer in her, and you might find the leather dry. You've got to prime the pump. You must have faith and believe. You must give of yourself, for you're worthy to receive. Drink all the water you can hold. Wash your face, cool your feet. Leave the bottle full for others. Thank you kindly, Desert Pete. Yeah, you'll have to prime that pump, work that handle like there's a fire. Under that rock you'll find some water I left there in a bitters jar. Now there's just enough to prime the pump, so don't you go drinking first. You just pour it in and pump like mad, and buddy, you'll quench your thirst. You've got to prime the pump, you must have faith and believe. You must give of yourself, for you're worthy to receive. Drink all the water you can hold, wash your face, cool your feet, leave the bottle full for others. Thank you kindly, Desert Pete. Well, I found that jar, and I tell you, nothing ever was prettier to my eye. And I was I was tempted strong to drink it, 'cause well, that pump, she looked mighty dry. But the note went on, have faith, my friend, there's water down below. You gotta give until you can get, and well, I'm one who ought to know. So I poured it in that jar and I started to pump and I heard a beautiful sound of water a bubbling and a splashing up out of that hole in the ground. Well, I took off my shoes and I drunk my fill of that cool, refreshing treat. And I thanked the Lord and I thanked the pump and I thanked old Desert Pete. You've got to prime the pump. You must have faith and believe. You must give up yourself before you're worthy to receive. Drink all the water you can hold. Wash your face, cool your feet. Leave the bottle full for others. Thank you, kindly desert Pete. Drink all the water you can hold. Wash your face, cool your feet. Leave the bottle full for others. Thank you kindly, Desert Pete. There you go. I wonder, I like that Kingston Trio song, and I wonder if I know any of their others. I could. Let me check it out. Song lyrics Kingston Trio. A to Z. 297 songs. Well, that's not the ones I wanted. Let's see here. Song lyrics, song lyrics, song lyrics. Because that's athletics. I like A to Z. A to Z. I'm not huh. Where? Where? That's YouTube. Kingston Trio song lyrics. We tried a different route. Alvaham? Huh, I wonder. Lots of Metro lyrics. But they're not going to give it to me that way, so I'll have to go this way. I mean, they do have some of the songs that I've heard before. There's 500 Miles and a little Susie, a little soul is born, a Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone? I wonder if that's the Rolling Stone I know. A rolling stone gathers no moss, a rolling stone gathers no moss. And as far as I can see, I guess I was meant to be just a rolling stone. Rolling stone gathers no moss, rolling stone has no boss. Oh, I guess that I could see, just like a summer breeze, I can roll just where I please. I'm just a rolling stone. Can't lose my way, all the directions all the same when I'm traveling. I got a home, sweet home, no sweet home. Just keep on bobbing and never stop 'em. Couldn't even if I wanted to. I've got to roam and roam. A rolling stone gathers no moss, rolling stone, just like that coin that you tossed. But I don't need a level ground, I can roll uphill or down. I'm just a rolling stone. Ah, when I'm traveling, all directions are the same. A stirring on River Lane, I don't think that I'm to blame. Now, some might think my life's a loss. A rolling stone never gets lost. So I'll just keep a playing it straight till I roll right through the gate. I'm just a rolling stone, rolling stone, rolling stone. Okay, well, I don't know that song at all. So whether I done it justice or not, I do not know. Oh, 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 oh. I done Elvis just the other day because, well, it was the day that the music died. The day that the music died, well, that wasn't the same day. That was a day that There were a few people in an airplane, and that airplane went down. And a lot of great people died on that day. Buddy Holly, uh, who they say may have made Elvis not the king, but that's all a matter of opinion. Ricky Valley went down too at the same time. Richie Valens, um, and Waylon Jennings was really close, but he jumped off the plane. He said, "Nah, I'll slip seat. Somebody else can have it." And so the Big Bopper took his place. I believe it was the Big Bopper. Anyway, a lot of people went down on that plane. Home. I'm trying to find some more song, something that I know. Hmm. Song lyrics, Rambling Man. The Allman Brothers? I guess that could be the Allman Brothers. We'll give it a shot. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. And when it's time for leaving, I hope you understand that I was born a rambling man. My father was a gambler down in Georgia. He wound up on the wrong end of a gun. And I was born in the back seat of a Greyhound bus, rolling down Highway 41. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. And when it's time for leaving, I hope you understand that I was born a rambling man. I'm on my way to New Orleans this morning. I'll leave out to Nashville, Tennessee. There's always have a good time down there on the bayou. Lord, them Delta women thank the world of me. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. And when it's time for leaving, I hope you understand. Lord, I was born a rambling man. 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 All right, there you go. Hey, I don't even know who that was. The Allman Brothers. I wonder if they've got some cool songs. I liked it. I remember that song. The song lyrics, the Allman Brothers. We'll see if they know if they've got any others. And see, there's the ones I really like. A to Z lyrics, because A to Z lyrics is easier for me to find stuff on. Midnight Rider. Wonder if that's one I know. Well, I gotta run to keep from hiding, and I'm bound to keep from on riding, and I've got one more silver dollar, but I'm not gonna let 'em catch me, no. Not gonna let 'em catch Midnight Rider. Don't know it, but I know that last line, Midnight Rider. Wiggle back, wiggle back. Come on, wiggle back. We will go back. Hoochie coochie man. I don't think so. Trouble no more. Don't keep me wondering. Don't somebody done somebody wrong song. The bell has tolled. My baby caught that train and gone. The barrel house told me my baby caught that train and gone. I was all my fault. I must have did somebody wrong. That ain't it. That's not the wrong song. Song lyrics, another somebody done somebody wrong song. That's Chris Christopherson or BJ Thomas. It's lonely out tonight, lonely out tonight. The weather is wrong and it ain't going to pride. That's a different song. The rhythm is. Who is that? That song sings that one. And the feeling just got right for a brand new love song. Somebody done somebody wrong song. Hey, watch play another somebody done somebody wrong song and make me feel at home while I miss my baby. Oh, while I miss my baby. So please play for me a sad melody. So sad that it makes everybody cry. Why? A really hurting song about a love that's gone wrong. 'Cause I don't want to cry all alone. So hey, won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song and make me feel at home while I'm missing my baby, while I'm missing my baby. So please play for me a sad melody, so sad that it makes everybody cry. Why? A real hurting song about a love that's gone on wrong. 'Cause I don't wanna cry alone. Hey, won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song and to make me feel at home. Oh, while I'm missing my baby. Oh, while I'm missing my baby. Hey, won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song and make me feel at home. Oh, while I'm missing my baby. Oh, while I'm missing my baby. And I said, hey, won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song and make me feel at home while I'm missing my baby. Oh, while I'm missing my baby. All right. That's the wrong song I was thinking of, not that wrong song. Up, weeping post, drunken hearted, ain't wasting no time, Melissa. When we ain't trouble no more. Uh-oh, what was that? Wasted words. How about that one? Song lyrics, wasted days and wasted nights. Oh, wasted days and wasted nights I've left for you behind. For you don't belong to me. Your heart belongs to someone else. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're to blame for making me blue? Don't you remember the day that you went away and left me? I was so lonely. Prayed for you only, my love. And why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're to blame? Don't you remember the day that you went and left me? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, wasted days and wasted nights. I've left you behind, for your bed don't belong to me. Your heart belongs to someone else. And why should I keep loving you? Freddie Fender. I. I don't know. I do know this song, though. Song lyrics, Ghost Riders in the Sky. Another sip of the cider. Sorry I can't give y'all none, but like I said, pays to keep the whistle wet. The whistle wet? Yes, sirree, Bob. Gotta have that whistle wet. An old cowboy went riding out one dark and dusty day. Up upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way, when all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, a plowing through a ragged sky and up a cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their hoofs were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny, and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt wind of fear went down through him as they thundered through the sky. For he saw the riders coming, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi, ghost riders in the sky. Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, but he ain't caught 'em yet. 'Cause they've got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride, he heard their cry. As the rider sloped on by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell, riding on our range, then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride. Trying to catch the devil's herd up on this endless skies. Yippee-yi-oh, yippee-yi-ay, ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. All right, all right. Oh, how much time do we got here? Is it time? Oh man. Sure enough, time for the story. Time for kids. Time for kids to jump on board. How about it, kids? Come on around the whole television. Willow and hey, oh, that's the post office. Right there in front of my house with the flashing lights right on. Right on, right on, right on. I guess they're trying to make sure I get mine today. 'Cause the other day I didn't get mine. Let's see here. St. Patrick. Story of St. Patrick. Story of Hanukkah. The farmer and the seeds. I know that one. It does have a good. Well, we'll do that one. We will do that one. This one is the great Bible story for children. A long time ago, many people had gathered around Jesus to hear his words of wisdom. Jesus told the crowd a story about a farmer. Jesus said, "Once upon a time there was a farmer who walked up and down the field while scattering seeds all around." Well, hello to ya. All right. Sorry about that, male people. Once upon a time there was a farmer who walked up and down his fields while scattering seeds all around. The seeds fell at different places. Some fell on the path, and the birds came and ate them up. Some fell on the rocks, where the plants grew far for a very short time, and then dried up in the heat of the sun. Some seeds fell on thorns, which grew faster than the plants, thus choking them completely out. But some seeds fell on good and rich fertile soil, where they grew well, giving the farmer a good crop. This way, he could easily see the difference between the path, the rocks, the thorns, and the rich, fertile land. After finishing the story to the crowd, Jesus explained God's words are like seeds. People often hear what God says, but the devil earns their heart. So the words are not able to enter their hearts. He compared the shallow hearts of many men to the rocky ground which hears God's words with joy, but does not remember them for long. He also compared the thorns with those people who hear the word of God but are much more interested in worldly things around them, and they slowly, over time, forget the words of God. But there are some people who believed in God's words, and these people grow like the seeds on fertile soil, giving a strong and good harvest of faith. Goodness and lots of love are fulfilled in their hearts. Here is a short visual depiction, and there you go. That was the story of the farmer and the weeds. Yes, sirree. How about another one? How about let the children come to me? We'll try that, okay? A long time ago, when the people of Jerusalem heard that Jesus was in town, they went looking for him. Have you heard the news? Jesus is in town. Over and over, people in the town told one another the news. Jesus is here. Everyone wanted to see Jesus. Men left their work and hurried to hear him speak. Friends and families helped sick people get near him, and they had heard how he had healed others. Maybe he would heal them too. Everyone was amazed as they watched Jesus with the people. They saw blind men and, come on, and women seeing again. They laughed with they laughed with lame people who could leap and jump again. The crowd saw mothers and fathers and children well again. Everyone was helped, and no one was turned away. When some of the mothers heard about Jesus, they wanted to see him too. They wanted him to bless their children. The children were excited, and they were going to see Jesus. Children everywhere loved Jesus. He smiled at them and spoke kindly to them. Also, he told them wonderful stories. He loved the flowers and other small gifts that they brought to him. Soon, some of the mothers hurried through the town. They called to their friends, "Come with us to see Jesus." Children told their friends, and soon many were hurrying to see Jesus. But the mothers with small children could not go very fast. It took time for the toddlers to walk, and finally all the mothers and children reached the crowd around Jesus, and they stood at the back, trying to look over all the tall people in their way. Some of the small children may have tried to crawl forward, but they could not get near Jesus. Everyone wanted to see him. It seemed as if everyone was pushing, trying to get nearer. The mothers felt as if it was hopeless. The mothers led the children to the disciples, but the disciples frowned at them, and they shook their heads. "Go away. Can't you see Jesus is busy? Can't you see he is tired?" And suddenly, Jesus saw what was happening. "Wait," he said. "Let the children come to me. Do not stop them. The kingdom of God belongs to the people who are like these children." The disciples and the crowd were amazed. The mothers and the children hurried to Jesus, and he spent a long time with them. He took the children onto his lap and blessed them, and maybe he told the mothers how much he loved the children. Maybe he talked about how they could raise their children to love God. Jesus was glad to talk to them. He always loved children and parents. And there you have it. That was the story of Jesus and the children. There you go. There are a lot of short stories here about the story of Abraham and Sarah and Hagar. Now, these are a whole family of people. Long time passed, and Abraham and Sarah did not have any children, as God had promised them. Sarah was impatient, and so she sent her maid Hagar to Abraham and said, "Have a baby with Hagar, and if she has a son, we can raise him as ours." Soon Hagar and Abraham had a baby boy, and they named him Ishmael. But he was not a part of God's plan. Few days later, after this, Sarah had a son, just as God had promised, as she named him Isaac, which means laughter. Sarah had laughed once when God said that she would have a baby. And once Isaac was born, Sarah became jealous of Hagar and her son. One day, Abraham threw a party for young Isaac, where Sarah had heard Ishmael making fun of Isaac. She became very angry. She told Abraham, "Send Hagar and her son away. I do not want Ishmael to share my Isaac's inheritance." This made Abraham very upset, and Ishmael was his son too. God told Abraham that it's okay to send Hagar and Ishmael away. Isaac is the promised son. God said, "But I promised to watch over Hagar and Ishmael and even build the nations, Ishmael's descendants, because he is your son too." The next day, Abraham got up early in the morning and gathered food and water for Hagar and to take as she and Ishmael left. He was sad to see them go away. Hagar and Ishmael wandered for days and had nowhere to go. Soon the water they had brought ran out, and Hagar left Ishmael sitting in the shade of the bush and walked to a short distance away from him. She sat down and thought to herself, "I can't stand to watch my son die," and tears rolled down her face. Meanwhile, Ishmael was crying, and God heard him. God's angels came to Hagar and said, "Don't be afraid." Hagar, God has heard your son's cries and promises to make him into a great nation. God and comfort your little boy. Go and comfort your little boy. The angel vanished suddenly. A well appeared in front of Hagar, which was full of water. She filled the jar and gave Ishmael a drink. After wandering the wilderness for many days, Ishmael and Hagar finally settled in the desert of Paran. There he became an expert in archery. Years passed, and Ishmael grew up to become a strong young man, and he married an Egyptian woman. Soon they couple Soon the couple was blessed with the 12 sons, and they lived happily ever after. And there you have it. Hey, that looks like some short stories for the kiddos. All right. So there you go, Oliver and Willow. You guys enjoy. Enjoy. All right, looks like it's time for our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. And Our Daily Bread is brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2020. Yes, the Bible with Briscoe 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2020 is Psalms 97 through 99 and Romans 16. So don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2020. All right, there we go. Let's see. Today's daily bread portion is called Refined in the Fire. And we're going to read 1 Peter 1 6 through 9. Refined in the fire. Ooh, burning, baby. A huck, burning. Okay, anyway, burned in the fire. 1 Peter 1 6 through 9. In all this you greatly rejoice, through though now for a little while you may have had to suffer grief in all kinds of trials. These have come so that the proven genuineness of your faith, of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. Though you have not seen him, you love him, and even though you do not see him now, you believe in him, and are filled with an inexpressible and glorious joy, for you are receiving the end result of your faith, the salvation of your souls. There you go, and that concludes the daily bread portion of the program, which was brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2020. The Bible with Briscoe 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. A portion of the Old Testament and a portion of the New Testament will be read daily so that the Bible can be completed within the 365 days a year. Alrighty, hey, that looks like the end of it for me today. So I'm just gonna have to say, well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. Whoa. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here's been Shen Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show today. And as always, you know, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, well, hey, I'll be here and I hope that you are too.